from the station that's on your side. You're watching News 19 this morning.
And the heat doesn't just affect you, but it could cause damage to your car. We are on your side with tips to keep your car safely running.
Welcome back. We here in the Midlands have been experiencing some extreme heat, and we all know it could be serious on our bodies, but also our cars. Joining us again this morning with some advice on how to protect our car is Anthony Foy from Cottman Transmission and Total Auto Care. Thank you for sticking around, because this is such an important topic, especially everyone is in a car.
Absolutely.
For the most part. So let's start on this, because I guess in the heat, one of the most important parts of the car that we really concerned about is our AC. Tell us how, because there's some thought process of, okay, our AC should kick on really fast with the cool air, but that doesn't always work.
Absolutely. Basically what your AC does is it takes outside ambient temperature air and turns it into cold air coming out of your vents. So when it's 101 degrees outside and the humidity's way up there, you might not experience a 50 degrees out of your vent type of situation. It may be in the 60s in that category, so it's going to work a little harder when it's extreme heat outside.
Right. Would you say it also depends on where your car is parked as well? Like if you park under a tree and you start it, it'll get cooler faster?
Well, yeah, obviously if you're parked in the direct sunlight, the interior of the car is going to be extremely hot. So yeah, it's going to take a little longer for the AC to cool that interior down versus if you're under a tree, or you have one of those shields that you can put into the windshield that keeps the heat from getting in there.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Now the cooling system, tell us about that.
Well, the cooling system, obviously in the heat as well, is working twice as hard to keep your engine cool. One couple of the things that you're going to want to double check on again are your hoses and your belts. Easily enough to be inspected when you pop your hood is the condition of the hoses. Take a look at them. They should be nice and firm. You know, the rubber should be in good condition. Some of the things to look for on a damaged hose or a worn out hose is the rubber could get cracked or dry rotted. Or on the other end of the scale, they could get really soft and putty-like if they get oil or some other substance on them, and that's a risk for them to blow out on you.
And you don't want that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Also, something else, checking for leaks.
Yeah, leaks, again, you know, like your water pump. We do have a little display here. This is a water pump style with a timing belt situation. However, the water pump can leak. You know, obviously if a water pump leaks, you're going to be leaking coolant out, and if your coolant gets low, you risk the vehicle overheating and causing more problems. Yeah, and problems that'll really cost you in the end if you don't get it fixed ahead of time. Sure, yeah, it could get real expensive if the car overheats on you.
Definitely. Anthony, thank you so much for the advice, helping us stay cool while we're driving around in this heat.
Absolutely, thank you.